Hey everybody, it's Dominic Kotarski, founder of Sales Success Academy and author of The Making. I'm standing on top of a rock, and this rock has a beautiful view out over the mountains, as you can see, and this is an amazing place where we live here in Vancouver. And it's even more inspiring to stand on top of a rock. The reason I want to do that is there's a climb to get up here, and it's an effort. And I think everything you do in sales, you need to be able to have your emotion at a very high peak, because the emotion is the part of yourself that you're transferring into your customer and to your prospect. Studies have shown that people, roughly 90% of their decision-making process, which sounds crazy, is based on emotion. People tend to buy off emotion, off impulse. And what happens is, later on, they'll justify their purchase with logic. So this is where you get this terrible buyer's remorse, where people go out in the marketplace, they don't, they're going shopping and they're literally just going out there to buy a pair of shoes, but they come back with a belt, they come back with a pair of socks, they come back with shoe cream, they come back with everything else they need, and hopefully they have the pair of shoes as well. So knowing this, I guess as a professional salesperson, as someone that's really aspiring to be, make sure you got your emotional self at a very high peak. One of the things I do oftentimes in order to do that, before I go meet a client or before I go start one of my trainings or before I even shoot a video, I like to get myself emotionally prepared and get myself mentally prepared. Emotionally, you can do things like, one of my exercises when I was working really hard and sales weren't happening, I would do an exercise where I would think about myself and reach for the positives. So I want you to do that right now and reach for the positives. Think about your buyers, think about what you want, reach for the positives, and then what you would bring them down and screw them into your head. And after you screw them in the head, you got to shake out the negatives, and then you got to kick them in the head. So we're going to do this exercise real quick. And I want you to repeat after me. And I want you to scream it to the top of your lungs. Reach for the positives! Screw them in your head. Shake out the negatives, kick them in the head. Reach for the positives, screw them in your head, check out the negatives, kick in the head. So this is a really, do it over and over, and eventually you're gonna feel a bit goofy. People look at you funny, but it gets your emotion going. And this is exactly the state you wanna be in before you go and meet your customer and before you go and meet your prospect. And that type of high energy and that kind of emotion will actually transfer to the customer in a positive way and motivate them to follow along with your product or service. I hope this serves you. I want to be delivering you many more of these educational, motivational videos along my blog and vlog. Tell your friends about it. Get them involved. Let's make everybody as successful as we possibly can. And remember, I'll see you guys at the top of your marketplace. Have a great one. Bye-bye.